All right, we're live, pal. Christmas, Christmas season. Hope everybody is jumping on the stream here. Welcome to a very special Christmas special. As you can see before us, one, two, three packs of cards. We're going to the very opposite of Christmas. Normally, you wrap up gifts for Christmas. We're going to unwrap some gifts for today's episode. We've seen these guys before. 1989 Fleer basketball cards, very popular in this third season. I don't believe we've gotten into the 1990 Score baseball cards, but today's your lucky day. Score making an appearance on the show. And the third entry, the third wise man, so to speak, is 1991 Topps Football, each of which is an excellent starting point for the Christmas season. So I'll let a few more folks roll into the stream here. Really do appreciate everybody devoting a little bit of their pre-holiday. I know it's kind of a runaround time. It's the time where people are airing grievances through different types of Festivus traditions. If anybody's celebrating Festivus for the rest of us today, I hope that feel free in the chat below. Feel free to air your grievances with the leader of the pack. Again, it's maybe because it's a one-man show today and there's no producer Matt, or there's no special guest stars, or there's no tag team partners, whatever it may be. Whatever it is, air your grievances. They will be filed. We'll get the aluminum pole out later and really take it to town. So I don't really want to waste too much more time. We're going to go through 1989 first. The 1989 Hoops cards, hopefully. Fingers crossed we've got some gems like we have in the past. A couple NBA Hall of Famers that we've seen come through. Although, hey, we may be in repeat city. Right there, first guy up, Patrick Ewing, New York Knicks All-Star. That is we believe that's a pretty valuable card. I think we got that the last time we came through. Actually, it's a sticker. So keep airing your grievances about this being a one-pack show. I'm going to go fast. We've got Sacramento Kings, Ricky Berry. Remember him from nowhere? Washington Bullets and future New York or past New York Knicks legend Bernard King. Notice probably somewhere in there. I'm not zooming in on what you think I'm zooming in on. I'm looking for knee braces on this. Very loose fitting shirt on Bernard King there. Okay. Oh, I believe a former Seton Hall guy, Mark Bryant. Almost looks 3D. He's kind of jumping over the logo. PM, let me know. Mark Bryant from Seton Hall, is that our guy? I hope so. But yeah, there you go. Portland Trailblazers, Mark Bryant. Steve Johnson showing up for duty. Steve Johnson? Yes, Steve Johnson, center, drafted by the Timberwolves. So don't get too used to seeing him in this uniform. He'll be wearing the blue and white of the Timberwolves. Roy Hinson, New Jersey Nets. Look at that Star Spangled Banner uniform. Stars on the side. An American hero, Roy Hinson. You remember him from America. Bouncing Miami Heat. First season or second season for the Miami Heat here. Kevin Edwards, point guard. Probably would have paired up with Glenn Rice. Super duper guy. Is DePaul was his college. I just read the back there. Liddell Eccles. Yep. Another guard. We're pretty guard heavy here. But yes, Liddell Eccles, superstar Liddell Eccles. I believe a longtime player here in the NBA, Alton Lister, probably played in the 70s. I feel like he did, or at least the very early 80s. Seattle Supersonics. Doesn't go back to tell me. One of the greatest names in NBA history, center for the Milwaukee Bucks, Jack Sikma. He's a sick man. Jack Sikma. Center. All-star double play here. We've got the leader of the pack, official NBA superstar of leader of the pack, Hakeem Olajuwon, and Clyde Drexler, comparing sizes back to back. I think Hakeem's got him by a few feet. Sorry, Drexler. Moving on. We'll have to see if that's a good card. NBA legend, James Worthy, North Kakalaka from North Carolina. James Worthy, forward. Great rec specs. Right there. Protect those eyes. Rocking and rolling, James Worthy. We might have gotten this guy in another pack. We've got, my finger's going to be all over this one, but Rodney McRae, forward. Sacramento Kings. Baby blue, bring those uniforms back. Sacramento. Maybe people will care about your team if you bring baby blue uniforms back. And also dig the weird high top sneakers on that as well. We'll be all over that. Louisville, PM says. Louisville, yes. Rodney McRae, well played. Multiple. He's the answer to a lot of questions. Reggie Theus. Here he is. First person in the chat that could tell me what sitcom Reggie Theus was the co-star of will get all of my attention. Reggie Theus here on his way to the Orlando Magic from the Hawks. Did spend some time on a sitcom, like as a regular, not as a. I would appear every once in a while. Drew Weisholtz, he would know. Not hanging with Mr. Cooper, PM. And a double play of Clyde Drexler to end the NBA pack. Clyde the Glide. Still, in my opinion, ranks as one of the more underrated players in the NBA, in the history of the NBA. So Clyde the Glide. He's going to be my leader of the pack for this pack. We already gave Patrick Ewing the nod before. Jack Sikma, a close second. But, yes, Clyde Drexler will be sleeve-worthy when we're ready to sleeve things up. Trying to move fast and furious here. So we're going to go with the Score 1990 pack as the middle part, the bologna in our sandwich, so to speak. And I believe this pack may have a 1 ton of bologna in it. Hey, Orioles, Bob Malicki. Not too much of a... yes, Todd, you're absolutely correct. Hang Time was Reggie Theus's stint on TNBC. But yes, Bob Malicki is here. As is Steve Buechele, Texas Ranger at the time, infielder, third base. Yeah, third base, decent glove. I always thought that he was short. I guess he's not short. I think I've been proven wrong. We've got, I think this might be a rookie card. Edgar Martinez, Hall of Famer Edgar Martinez, a man who I defended over this weekend as a worthy Hall of Famer. So Edgar Martinez in as a designated hitter here, playing a little third base. I'll see it when I believe it when I see it. But yes, a Hall of Famer for sure. Solid card. Yeah, he'd probably been up with the big club a couple times. We'll have to look at that. I didn't do any pre-show notes for this one, so we'll have to see if Edgar makes it in there. This is the hologram. Goodbye. That's trash. Here's a special-looking Wade Boggs, old-timey looking card. That's an insert, my friends. Really kind of a special. They're saying here dream team. Dream team when you're talking about guys who could house 80 beers on an international on a coast to coast flight and bucketed chicken it up every game. Wade Boggs, tremendous mustache. But I feel like we don't talk about Wade Boggs' mustache enough. Timmy Tuffle, second baseman, New York Mets. Second baseman, first baseman? In this picture, he's playing first base, so they've got that accurate. I do not remember Tim Tuffle spending any time at first base, but your guess is as good as mine. We've got a Cincinnati Reds infielder, Luis Quinones. Good uniform on the Reds here. They're road grays with the piping on the side and along the top. Good for them. Luis Quinones, not a memorable player. Here's a Hall of Famer. So we're rolling 3 Hall of Famers in here. Tom Glavine, left-handed superstar. Not his rookie card, a couple of years into his career. Fierce competitor that he was, Tom Glavine. So we're good to see him. Former Met, as you all know. He would be an enemy and then a friend to us. Geronimo Barroa, Atlanta Braves power hitter. Maybe one good season as an off the bench power hitter, extra outfielder. If your Otis Nixon's got hurt, we'd put Geronimo Barroa in there. Pitcher Mike Schooler. Big shoulder shrug on Mike Schuler there, or Schuler. You tell me. Again, I think it's Schooler, but big shoulder shrugs. Good looking. Seattle Mariners jersey. Not a lot of great stats in that career. Here's a guy. I don't think we've had this guy come up all that often. And again, tail end of the career, spent a little time back in Detroit. Freddie Lynn, outfielder, probably a DH too at this time, but they're calling him an outfielder. Not a Hall of Famer, but hey, borderline. If there's a second baseman to the Hall of Fame, Fred Lynn would be around there. Eric Yielding, very skinny, very thin, rail thin. Eric Yielding for the Trash Can Astros, pre-Trash Can Astros, I should say. Looks like he would have a lot of speed on the bases. But yeah, there we go. Eric Yielding. Hall of Famers aplenty in here. Tim Raines, beautiful Montreal Expos uniform, brick wall of Wrigley Field behind him. Whatever he's swinging at, he's going to make that a double. You know Tim Raines very well from his base stealing days, and his again another guy who appeared on a lot of teams, so it's good to see him. Number one on your team, number one on your Minnesota Twins team, also number one in your hearts, John Moses. Look at that. The bat looks like it's 12 times longer than his body. Juan Moses, as he would be known south of the border. Yankee fans, it looks like you might be getting 2 in a row here. We've got Mike Blowers, Yankees third baseman, a little bit better than Craig Nettles, and a rookie. So it's a 1990 rookie. You can see the emblem right there. Was he the best Yankee rookie that year? That's a good question. You could take that up with his teammate, Hensley, Bam Mullins, batting coach for in Major League Baseball. I think a Boston Red Sox batting coach. Correct me if I'm wrong. Also correct me if I'm right. Hensley Bam Mullins could have been a superstar, but again, those who can't do teach. Last guy in the pack, we've got Ed Whitstead, rookie, Atlanta Braves. Does not look fierce at all. Maybe ready to just throw that ball into the stands. With that pack, I think I go for that leader. I like that. That Wade Boggs is a cool looking card. I might go with the Wade Boggs. I think Edgar Martinez is kind of a cool looking card too. Not a rookie because it does not have the rookie thing on there, but Edgar. We'll go with Edgar. Last pack. Last pack on this episode. Again, thanks to everybody for jumping in. These one-man episodes are a little bit different. Some would say boring. Some would say, just what the doctor ordered, because I don't want to see or hear Geiger. I tend to work better in pairs. So we've got 1991 Topps football. These Topps cards look just like the 1991 or maybe the 1990 baseball cards. We've got Jim Goad, nose tackle for the Patriots. Don't know anything about Jim Goad, so I will move on. If there's an equivalent to a manager's card in the football packs, it might be a punter's card. Rich Camarillo from the then St. Louis Cardinals just does not move the needle. Just not really anything for anybody to get excited about. I'm sure the stats on the back are excellent. We've got Seattle Seahawks, AFC Seahawks tight end Travis McNeil. He's looking pretty mad. Kind of mad at the world there. So a nice Seahawks logo. The kind of upsweep in that. I don't remember them having that as a logo or a font, so to speak. But big ups to them for having that. Eugene Daniel of the Indianapolis Colts, cornerback, his position. Again, don't know much about him, but he's there. Second Seattle Seahawk of this pack, Tommy Kane, wide receiver. Again, I probably could go for an action shot. Maybe Tommy Kane catching something. Maybe Tommy Kane with his chin strap on. Like, get a little less lazy, Tommy Kane. Put on a helmet that might fit you, and stand back a few feet from the camera so we can see you doing something. Unbelievable. The Washington Redskins. Stan Humphries, quarterback. Backup to Doug Williams, I'm sure. Stan Humphries, not a legend. Now, this is an action shot. We've got Merrill Hodge for the Steelers. Merrill Hodge, from ESPN, kind of gloating about his football knowledge on a weekly basis. I don't know if he's still with ESPN or if he's moved on to greener pastures, but he's the guy with the most notoriety as far as I'm concerned. Maybe Stan Humphries was good in San Diego. I don't know. Merrill Hodge is there. We've got a league leaders in sacks. You've got Derek Thomas, Hall of Famer, for the Kansas City Chiefs, AFC leader. Charles Haley, Hall of Famer, NFC, 49ers. Little shine on those guys, but that's a good side-by-side. I like it. Stats on the back, very tough to read, but they probably tell the tale. The rankings of the guys. I can see some names on here. Bruce Smith, Dennis Byrd. We all know the fate that his career took. Guys like Reggie White, Kevin Green, rest in peace. Lawrence Taylor. We've heard of a bunch of these guys. So that's a good card. It's a good duo card. Colts, again, with the standing around guys. No action shots for your wide receivers. I like my wide receivers when they're going out to catch passes and lunging and diving and showing effort to get a ball. Not standing around just warming up with their hands on their side. Anyway, Bill Brooks. Do not remember Bill Brooks' career. If anybody can remember Bill Brooks' career, it's probably Bill Brooks' family. They're the only ones that know what's going on with him. There's another action shot. We've got Atlanta Falcons, Dallas Cowboys action shot. A lot happening here. A lot of dudes smashing into each other. Jones jumps for yardage. I don't know who the Jones is. That's a question. Again, a lot of shine on that. Sorry for the. That's the light behind me. That's what's creating all the shine. Wide receiver, New Orleans Saints. Eric Martin. Not catching a ball. I'm running out of patience with that. So, Bert Grossman here for the San Diego Chargers. Looks like a big, strong kid. Still waiting for the exciting career stats from a Bert Grossman. Robert Clark, wide receiver for the Detroit Lions, standing around catching flies, not catching footballs, mind you, catching flies. Teammate Barry Sanders. Richard Johnson, cornerback, Houston Oilers. Again, walking away from the play. Houston Oilers, not a team anymore, but they were pretty fun. Look at those fun uniforms. Little baby blues happening there. Little oil derrick on the side of the helmet. That's there for safekeeping. Last guy started with a Patriot, end with a Patriot. Bookended it. New England Patriots. Bruce Armstrong. Big solid kid. Lineman. I like the neck collar. NFL, bring back neck collars. Protect your neck. I think the leader of this pack is the actual side-by-side leaders. The Thomas and Haley Express here. I think these guys are the best part of this pack. So we will let them lie. Edgar Martinez is in here somewhere. Under the pile, under the rubble. Having a hard time finding Edgar back. But regardless, that's the show. That was 3 packs. The 3 wise men of sports, 89, 90, 91. You got it. Again, I really do appreciate everybody taking a little bit of their holiday to bump in here. We may do a pop-up show before the weekend is over. We'll see how things go. We'll see how many empty card packs are sitting under the Christmas tree or over the Christmas tree. If somebody's looking for a last-minute gift and they want me to send somebody baseball cards or football cards, I don't know. Maybe I'll do it. But yeah, I hope everybody enjoys the rest of the holiday season. I hope you get everything that you need underneath the tree. I hope Santa is kind to everybody. And have a great night. And hey, one last shot before he comes down the sleigh and jumps in your chimney of the Great Muda. Yeah, he comes on Christmas. Muda Claus. All right, everybody. Have a good one. Be safe.